Hi there all, it's Travel with Jason F here. First thing before I do, Merry Christmas to you all. Well, what I want to talk about on this one is the top 10 of mine 1980s Christmas gifts that I got from my family, aka my mum really, because for a great part of it, we was a single parent. Well, she was. I was the son. So, out of 10, I'm going to obviously go from 10 to 1. So, 10 is going to be the worst. I know sometimes people do it that way around, but I'm doing it the way they normally do. So, first thing, number 10. Now, it's not this annual. It's an annual of a type that we all got them in the 1980s. Even before them. But if you were born in the 70s, you know, you grew up in the 80s, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. The annuals from something sci-fi or Beano or whatever. Well, number 10, the annual. You know, you looked at it, you made done the bits inside, and after that you put it away. So, not really, you know, it's better than socks. I mean, if I really want to say what were 10 worst ones, it's clothing. You know, I mean, come on. All kids hate clothing, but parents and family think, oh, let's give them, it's the right time, we give them clothing, they'll love that. No, we bloody well don't. As kids, no, we don't like clothing. As adults, yeah. It's alright, but I prefer a toy. So, number 10, worst gift you can get is an annual. Yeah, not quite worse, but it's a 10, you know, it's not bad, it's not good. No, so a bit of average there really, but the annual, that's to me. Right, next one, number 9. Now, bit of a hard one to say really. I did get this figure in the 80s and I didn't mind most of the figures, but probably the worst figure I think out of all the Star Wars ones, and there we are, this gift, is him. The Emperor. I mean, he's number 9. What did he do? He's just the bad guy. Who just sits on a phone giving orders. Yes, you ugly little. And yeah, well, that to me was number 9. Of the top 10, I mean, I've changed it to worst, didn't I? Sorry about that. The top 10 gifts. So I still liked him, but I probably got him out and probably not a lot done with him. Woo. I mean, there's a lot more better figures we got in the day. So, number 8. Well, number 8. Oof. Right. On to the 8th gift from Christmas. You know, count down the top 10 best gifts that I got at Christmas in the 80s. And number 8 is model kits. I liked, but once made, it was done with, wasn't it? So I've got 2 samples right here. Now obviously not the original ones, because you know, I would have made these. These little FXs or Matchboxes, or I think there was only 2 brands. Well, I know later on there was other brands, but yeah, the model kits. Number 8. I mean, they're great. You open them up, you're like, oh wow, brilliant. You know, you did have enjoyment to make these. But once they were made, they went on the shelf, and that was about it. They were. And I've got to admit, it was the sort of thing you did right up to, well, I think I was making model kits right up to probably 10 years ago, really. But then when I went back into it, I just found it just too expensive. It was like, woo, prices. So that's number 8. So what do you think's gonna be number 7? Now it's still a Prezi that I liked, I still enjoyed, but, and it's a biggie. There we are. Now, number 7, Rebel Transporter. Yeah, I mean, I liked it, I enjoyed it. It was Star Wars, and I was like, yay. But it was number 7, in my number 7. I mean, when you're a kid, you don't notice the difference. I mean, you look at it and you look on the film, you think, oh yeah, it's actually the same. Then when you become an adult, you realise, no, only the shape is similar. The rest of it's not. So this is number 7. And the thing is, I still actually quite like this. I know this is one of the vintage toys that you can pick up really cheap. And because, you know, it can be an empty shell inside. Does it still look good as it is? It was also a figure carrying case because you had the tray inside that you put your figures on. Not that it really ever worked, really. But yeah, I remember getting one of these, brand new, put all the stickers on in the 80s. You know, it's... Number 7. Not my top, well, it's not in the top 5, is it yet? We're getting close. But yeah, I still got fond memories. So, what will be number 6? Well, number 6, it's going to be something else. Oh, you're thinking, what's that? Well, bear with me. Number 6 is Action Force. Now, this vehicle I quite liked, but I don't remember this bit around it. I just got the inner. I don't know if this was an extra you bought, but yeah, and obviously figures. So, and I was quite into Action Force back in the day. It's still a good little toy, and I was hoping to show you some more, but they haven't turned up, sadly. But what made me laugh is like these 2 figures that I've got in this one. Don't know if you can see. Basically, it's actually the same figure. This obviously, one's got extra things on. And the red one, like you knew, was the bad guys. So yeah. So that's number 6. So now, gotta admit, I did have some fun with these toys. I remember I used to put a lot of this stuff in the bath. I mean, come on, what kid didn't put stuff in the bath? See if it float or not, or, you know. So yeah, number 6. What if it actually does float? No, I won't do that. It's tempting, but I won't. So that was number 6. So we're getting down to the top 5. Whoa, top 5. So number 5. Back to Star Wars. Now I have got a complete one of her, but it's not just about her. It's some other figures, really. I mean, top 5 Star Wars figures. I mean, I remember thinking, well, we just talked about Emperor. Yeah, maybe I'm a little bit cheating. I might throw another one in because technically I am cheating a little bit. Because top 5 Well, some of the Star Wars figures were really good. Basically, the Stormtroopers, Scout Troopers, Snow Troopers, and the droids. And obviously Princess Leia. I had a thing about her. Do I still have a thing about her? I'm not saying. So yeah, top 5 Star Wars figures. I remember, yeah, it's when you wake up, right? Normally you got a figure in your stocking or pillowcase. That's what mainly a lot of us had back in the day, with the pillowcase, or in your bed, and you had some toys in there. Always some chocolates, so be that section pack, wasn't it? And if I had remembered, I would have bought one to film. And that would have been really my 10th. We all enjoyed a bit of chocolate, didn't we, at Christmas? This kids. So yeah. And you know, to get that figure and just, as soon as you got it, I mean, straight out of the packaging. You just, you know, you didn't go, I'll keep that on the side. It really looks nice in the box. You know, you like, lump, out. Oh, helmet, bit on. You know, you had some fun. You really did. So yeah, top number 5. Some Star Wars figures. So, number 4. Another Christmas present that I remember quite well. Sadly, none of these I'm showing you are my original Christmas toys. These are all replacements that I've got over the years. And without knowing, and maybe, but they're not. So number 4. The Snowtrooper. Snowtrooper? Snowspeeder. Can't believe I called you Snowtrooper. Okay, was in Emperor Strikes Back. Now I remember getting one of these. I'm still looking for a box. I mean, look at that. And mine hasn't got any batteries in because I don't want to damage it. I can't remember what it's like inside now. But yeah, I mean, it lit up. I mean, I can't remember how you actually lit it up now, actually. Do you remember how it lit up? Oh, there we are. Yeah, the button underneath. You think, meow, meow, you know. So yeah, shooting the Emperor's troop. So yeah, top number 4. Great little gift. Hold some memories for these ones too, actually. I was staying in Millennium at the year. So this is definitely 1980s. About 1981. So yeah, 1981 I think this was, or 1980. So I was living, we was at my nan's, we were staying there we was. And I remember getting this at my nan's. Yeah. Great little toy. I had plenty of years of fun, and I got to miss one of them toys that you just love to get a little fleet, but I've only got 2. One of these and a Power of the Force one. So yeah. I still love to pick up the Black Series one, but that's big. Love to, but so yeah. Number 4. Number 4. Right, so what's number 3? You're saying. Number 3. You can see a little bit. X-Wing. I mean, now this one's again, it's still better days. I need to replace stickers. I mean, mine doesn't even click in place no more, as you can see. But you know, and this is the one that didn't have batteries in. It didn't. So yeah, Lex ring. And yeah, some kid did put the damaged stickers on it. One of the reasons why I haven't really replaced the stickers, because it's got history. I don't want to get rid of the history of the kid playing Fist. And they're not too bad. I mean, it does need one on Fist side. You can see it's all gone. One's underneath is still there. And just really that one's a bit more torn. So yeah. But getting Fist at Christmas, yeah, I had a lot of fun with. I had a lot of fun with all my Star Wars toys, really. That's why I became a big Star Wars collector, really. Always had fun for Star Wars. I always enjoyed science fiction. I did. So yeah. So he is number 3. Right. So what's number 2? Well, bear with me for one moment again. I will get number 2. Number 2. The A-Team fan. And I didn't just get the A-Team fan at that Christmas. I got Fist, the tank, what I call it, the R-Track. And I've got that as well. But again, like I said, none of these are my originals. And Fist is actually a Tale of 2 fans. And it's going to be a Tale of 3 fans at some point. So this still needs to be replaced. And I think, nah. Yeah. So does the bumper. Needs to be replaced at some point. But yeah, number 2, A-Team fan. I was a big A-Team fan. Back when I was a kid, loved the TV show. Got some accessories in there. Also, a friend's got a couple now. So yeah, they're great little toys. Okay, the figures. The figures weren't what I call. Very G.I. Joe like. The faces were good. But I gotta admit, I've only just realised this, but I think they're trying making the basic uniforms like very military, because they were ex-military. Just by looking at him, right, looking at B.A. Baracus. So yeah, never noticed till now. No, should have really. But yeah. So that's number 2. So quite a lot of fun with number 2 actually. But then didn't we all? So yeah, number 2, A-Team fan. Whee! So, what's number 1, you ask? Well, sadly my one is not complete. No sirree, it's not complete. But it's nearly complete. I think I'm missing 1 or 2 bits. And that is, back to Star Wars, it's a biggie. Biggie. Can you tell? Can you tell? Yes, the Millennium Falcon. I remember waking up one Christmas and this was one of my main prezzies that my mum got me. And my dad. They were together at some point. So yeah. I remember getting this. I mean, what a cracking toy it was. I mean, as you can see, I am missing the dome. And the cannon is broken. But, you know. And obviously it made that silly noise, didn't it, when you press that button. But as a kid, you just loved it. You did. But this is my number 1. So yeah, I mean, I'm missing just the seat. Like I said to you, I'm missing 2 bits really. The dome and the seat inside. And I have got where my finger is, but it's a bit broken. That was another thing I didn't like. I didn't tell. Should have where the Power of the Force one does have a corridor going to the cockpit. Okay, it's fake, but so should have that been. But yeah, I remember actually taking mine out. So yeah. So this is number 1 toy out of my top 10. Number 1. Oh, did I have some joy with this? Yeah. Many years, many hours playing. Yeah. That's good memories. So that's my top 10. But now I'm throwing 2 bonus ones. I am. 2 bonus figures. 2 bonuses. Now these were probably either side of the 80s. One would be in the 480s because I was a big collector of it. Oh, I loved it. Well, the collector, they were my toys. And the other one was one of, and this is my original. So bonus. Now, what kid back in the 80s didn't have one of these in their toy box? Action Man. And obviously the vehicle. I haven't got any of the vehicles. I was hoping to get the Scorpion tank because I remember getting one of these at Christmas with the Scorpion tanks. And I must have been about 6. And I remember getting this guy. Again, he's not my original because mine got damaged. So yeah. Action Man, the bonus figure. And the last one, it's my original. I remember Mum and my dad buying it for me. And I can't remember when it came out. I think it's around the 90s. I loved it, but you see he's a big boy. Battle Masters. Basically another version of the Game Workshop. Basically, I had many hours playing this. Now, you're meant to have more than one kid playing this. I was really the only kid, and I didn't have a lot of friends around. So, mainly me. I don't know if it was 90s, where you probably weren't meant to be playing toys. I can't remember what year I got this, I really can't. But, I can't see no date on the box, and I haven't opened it up yet, I still hear all the toys. So this is my bonus. And this is my... I've only got 2 original toys from my day. This is one of them, and the other one is a Battlestar Galactica Cylon that I picked out of a boot fair. I did. So yeah, the bonus one. And we may open this up and have a little nose on another one to see what it's still like. Because if you turn it around, it had some great fun. And I don't know what it's like inside either. It's been packed, sealed now for some years. Yeah, no, there might be some Star Wars figures in there. Doubt it. So yeah, that's my top 10 plus 2 bonuses. So I'm going to say to all my fellow subscribers and YouTubers that watch me, what was your top 10 back when you was a kid? What was your top 10 gifts that you got at Christmas by your family that you remember? And if you got them, bonus. Because the one that why I cheated on the figures, really the other one, it would have been the Astro Wars. That probably would have been the ninth, probably around the 8th or 7th place. Because it was great. But once the batteries died, or if you didn't have the plug in, you know, that was it. So anyway, I hope you all have a Merry Christmas and have a good one. And I'll see you all soon. And I do mean so. And keep collecting, keep smiling. So yeah. And I know for some, Christmas can be a really hard time. Don't be afraid to speak out, you know, reach out to somebody. Because I know it can also be a lonely time for people. So anyway, have a good Christmas for all my friends and family and all you lovely subscribers that, and I count a lot of my fellow YouTubers as friends and I think them quite good. So, Merry Christmas to you all. I'll see you all later. Ta-ta for now. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir. This is scene. Yeah.